Are you serious about coming out here?
I'm
Are you actually?
I'm pretty serious about
Are
it.
you really?
Yeah. The thing is,
I kind of didn't know that you were serious.
all right.
What?
I'm disinvited. I'm uninvited.
No. I never said that. It's a free farm, or it's not a free farm show. Yeah.
The free country, man. No.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna try to pull up, son. Well, I was going to talk to somebody else.
Okay.
To see if we could meet there, because your schedule doesn't lend itself for me to be there for 3 days.
I can
and
do whatever.
Like, okay. Well then, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, for real.
Left shift, smash my face in the keyboard. I did try that. Yeah.
I'm thinking flying out on a Thursday morning.
Oh,
that Thursday morning.
All right.
And then be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I'll fly back Sunday.
Oh, dang. All right. I will tell you, we're like, I don't have people to my house.
No.
We're more than welcome.
I would never.
Come
I would
hang out.
never even.
Okay.
I would never even begin to impose or
because I did that once, and I don't think I'll ever do that again.
No, I will.
Yeah. Farm.
No, I'm a grown man. I'd like my own place where I can use the
restroom.
No,
not stay.
Sleep.
Just in general.
L3FT43 at Eardex 100. He won't wave bear.
Yeah, no, not stay. That's not going to happen. No. But just in general, no. Does that make sense?
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, we're kind of weird like that.
There's no reason not to be.
Exactly. Left days to the bits. Northern J, I just couldn't get pallets to work worth a darn earlier. I finally got them to work. I got stuff to sell, but we had pallets on the trailer and then couldn't unload them. It just kept saying the unload area is blocked when we were in the middle of the yard with nothing around us. So I don't know. Apparently there's a different auto load that came out today. So I'm going to be switching to that just to see if it works any better. Because the one we have I think it doesn't like multiplayer, because there are some mods that just don't like multiplayer. So who are you going to try to get to come to St. Louis too? Bestie?
Yeah.
You going to try to get Bestie to come to town?
Yeah.
Bro.
I think that'd be a pretty fun weekend, right?
Bro, that farm show won't know what hit them. We're gonna tear that place. We're gonna burn that place down.
Dude, you may want to start practicing your 12-ounce curls, because it's going down.
Well, somebody has to be responsible.
Well, that's also true.
Yeah, Pops will be there. It's fine.
Oh man.
Oh god, that would be wild.
Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be wild. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what I would do Thursday and Friday. But I could figure something out.
I don't know. Go to the arch? I don't know.
Yeah.
You like
whatever the rest of us tourists do.
Small confined spaces. Because the arch, there's little elevators inside the arch, and they're actually like barrels.
I don't think you're gonna catch me anywhere small.
Okay, well, yeah, it's tiny. So you get in this little barrel with 5 people total. Okay, and because of where it loads you into this barrel, by the time you get to the top of the arch, you'd actually be upside down. Okay, so as you're going up, this barrel rotates. So you'll be starting to go sideways, and then it rotates. For somebody that's never been on that ride, it is the worst ride ever. Just saying.
This elevator's the worst ride ever.
Wyoming Cowboy's been to the arch. It's terrified. Yes, it is horrible. And then, things are starting to get old, so they have broken down a couple times, and then you have to go down the stairs. And that's 630 feet up, so Good luck with
It's
that.
a lot of well, going down the stairs, not as bad as definitely going up the stairs.
True. You just feel bad for the firefighters that have to come up and, you know, say hi to you first. So.
Yeah.
The transport has a habit of getting stuck. It has happened, yes, a few times where it goes broken. So, but for the record, if like that's gonna happen, I can just not stream, you know.
Well, what I'm thinking is,
I am my own boss bear. So
you
well,
are.
Chat's my boss.
No, you're your own boss, but you have to answer to.
Yeah, chat's like the CEOs, you know.
Yeah. We're on the board, you know.
Yeah.
I thought. I mean, I'd have to check.
Well, Gus's pretzels would definitely have to happen. Yes.
Gus is for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Anheuser-Busch for sure.
Oh, do
Right?
the tour.
Do the tour, right?
Oh boy. Shareholders. Yeah, you guys are the shareholders.
August, would that be? Yeah, Boys of Summer are still playing, right? So catch a Cardinals game?
Maybe. Oh man.
I mean, why not?
Thursday eat pretzels, Friday get stitched up so you can go to the farm show on Saturday. You are in St. Louis after all. Oh god. Oh, that's funny. Or actually, if the cards aren't in town, we'd have to check schedule. There's those like local ball games that we go to, just to kind of like chill, hang out. You know, I don't know if they're in town then, but it's an option. It's not Busch Stadium. It's not the Cardinals, but
right.
You know, it's yeah.
Still a good old ball game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on. Let's look.
So I'd have to check dates. This would be a whole thing, huh? You can go to Grant's Farms. You like animals?
Well, I'm definitely gonna drive your antique tractors.
Oh yeah. More than welcome. Well, the one that runs. I left.
I got ideas.
I have ideas too. Don't worry, I'll fix it.
Ideas.
I'll fix it. It's just, you know, if I could have water in the nether, that would probably help.
I think you're just gonna have to sort it as it comes out. So you probably have to do like a mass storage for the rotten flesh right off the rip. Just pull that out, and that will have its own.
I don't want to store it though.
Well, what it's going to do, it's going to go into a big storage. That way, when it gets backed up, it can just clear itself out into a lava pool.
It's already going to lava.
Yeah, but you put it in its own storage, and then you put ingots by itself because it's taken forever to build those, or the nuggets. Probably have to put a couple autocrafters on that.
I don't know how you... If you put a sorter at the top, it's going to run the same speed as the sorter at the bottom. You can't sort any faster than it's already sorting. A sorter is running at speed of hopper, which is what you're limited by.
That's only 9,000 items per hour.
Okay.
I don't know.
But you can only run at the speed of hopper, you know, is the problem. So I think what we need is probably 3 auto sorters up there. Or down there somewhere around there. That way you can run at the speed of hopper times 3. So yeah, I do have, I own 2 small tractors, 2 antique tractors. I own an Alice Chalmer Model B from 1947, and I own a Alice Chalmer CA from 53. The B is functional. The CA is, not. So we'll just leave it at that. It's not. It's not functional. Maybe by then, but I doubt it. So
that went pretty quick.
Mr. Goley, what's going on? What happened quick?
The field.
Oh yeah, it's not bad honestly with these two rolling. Not bad. Elk sirloin steak. Let's go.
Yeah, that elk sounds amazing.
All right. Yeah, exclamation point Discord in the chat right here. It'll get you a link, or scroll down. It's down below as well.
All right. So, quick weekend series on the 15th. Or I'm sorry, the 16th and 17th against the Yankees
Really?
at home. At home. Yep.
16th and 17th?
Yeah.
So Saturday, Sunday?
No, I'm sorry, 15th, 16th. Then whatever that Friday is.
Okay. So yeah, Friday, Saturday. Saturday's farm show. That's interesting. Huh. Very interesting. Want a hot one this year? I have no one to go with. Gotcha. Elk is unreal.
Elk is really good.
Never had elk.
I don't know. I don't know which I want to like better, elk or bison.
I've had
Bison's really good
bison.
too.
Yeah, I've had some bison before. We had bison burgers once. That's pretty good. Our local grocery store used to sell it. I don't know if they still do, but they did for a while. Prefer elk to bison. Gotcha. Oh man, way to leave like a smidge, you know.
Mm-hmm. I'll double back on that if you want to start that small field.
Yeah, it's fine.
And I'll come meet you.
It's all good. Down to 14% seed. Not bad. Not bad at all. Got you, Wyoming. I got you. Just start right here. This looks like a good place to, you know, pitter patter. Just saying. Oh, so going back to the gold farm there in Minecraft. Last night, that farm was a whole lot slower. Because like probably 60 or 70% of them that would spawn would fall to their death. But I put hay blocks out there, straw blocks, hay blocks, whatever they
I
are.
see that.
And that stops them from falling to their death. So you get to use your looting sword, therefore making the farm, you know, give you more gold.
Did you try carpet?
No, I didn't try carpet. I just went straight for the hay blocks. Straw, whatever they are. I think we're gonna plant 2 in corn and 2 in beans. I think.
That was the original planting plan.
Yeah, I think that's what the agronomist said. So, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have to rotate for next year though. So these 2 that we just did are gonna have to be corn next year.
Yeah, we're a 50-50, you know, farm or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we only know what we're doing half the time.
Interesting, Wyoming. I gotcha. All right.
I feel like we need to spray the rigs down before we go to the next 2 fields.
They're kind of dirty.
Yeah.
I do have the dirt on the server set to like fast. I mean,
I like it.
Dirty
I think it looks
faster.
good.
Honestly, it kind of triggers people sometimes, so like I'm here for it, you know.
I think it only triggers me when something doesn't get cleaned and gets put away.
Oh yeah. So
I like,
every time
if it's working, I do like it. I don't mind it being dirty.
All right. We just imagine that you know it's dry, so it's dusty, you know. Because you know if you plant into the dust, you make your bins bust. You know. That's what they say.
Is that what they say?
Yeah, it's a real farmer saying.
I feel like you're just making stuff up now, John.
Nope. No, that's a real one. Well, I don't know about this.
Nope. No.
No, that's a real saying. I think Chet Larson said it in a video not that long ago. I've heard like real farmers I know in real life say it too. Because usually when
Just
it's like planting wheat time, sometimes it can be pretty dry. And or when you're planting late beans after wheat, it's usually pretty dry. Dad was actually talking to the farmer that he doesn't own what used to be Grandpa's ground. His father does, but he farms it.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, they put that center pivot in out front on the sand. And Dad was talking to him about, like, you know, crop rotation and stuff yesterday. And that's going to be soybeans this year, the irrigated part of the field. And Dad goes, yeah, you should plant, you know, wheat after it. And then late beans next year, you know, or sometime. And the guy goes, yeah, we could probably get by without using any water. And Dad goes, no, as soon as you plant your beans, put like ½ inch of water on them, like the same day, right? And,
Really?
well, yeah, because if you did that, as soon as you planted your beans, typically it's dry at the end of wheat harvest there, you know, because it's June. And, or early July, and it's usually kind of dry, hot and dry. Your ground temperature's up. You give them a ½ inch of water, you'd have beans up in like 3 days.
Cools everything down, seed contact's better.
Yeah, and those beans would be up and off to the races because they had moisture, you know? And the guy just looked at Dad like, well, that's genius. And Dad's like, yeah, pretty simple, like, you know, make it happen. And then after that, you probably hopefully wouldn't have to water your beans, but that first shot, you know, getting them beans up and going, like, heck yeah, why not? I think it'd be pretty awesome. Yeah.
Since we gotta reconfigure the seeds and the, you know,
Change the seed plates, yeah.
change all the seed plates, might as well wash it, you know?
All right, we will have enough seed at least to fill your planter. We got a couple fill-ups there yet. All right, I'll bite. I'll wash the thing before I go to the next field. Don't want to contaminate, right? Or something. After all, we are organic, so.
Well,
we're not. Not at all. Although we're not using like herbicide right now. At least not yet. Thursday with precision, you know. Oh, goodness. I can't wait to plant oilseed radish and get my government subsidy.
of $75.
Pretty much.
It actually looked like you could get a fairly decent amount of money for that, though.
Well, you'd have to pay for the seed and the fuel. And I'm still confused if it does anything to your fertilizer state.
And the time, right? I mean,
yeah, the time. Yeah. Time is money after all, right?
I mean, it's kind of showing what we gotta do IRL dues. Like during the winter, and you get a government check.
You get a government check for doing cover crops?
There's programs, yeah, for it.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right. All I ever got from the government was some lousy cheese, you know? Where
are you going, buddy?
Home.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna. It's fine. Wait. We're
I'll
planting corn now, right?
Around. Son of a booger.
Oh, you pulled a John?
I 100% pulled a John.
I was like, wait a minute, something's not right here.
One of these are not like the other.
Bring on the no fertilizing soybeans. I know, I can't wait. Yep, that's the best part of or one of the best parts of precision is the no fert soybeans. Heck yeah.
Right, good news is I got my skipper this time, so we're good.
Yay.
Bad news is the ground looks like bad.
It happens. definitely happens. And the best part is, you know, with GPS, it doesn't really matter, right? As long as I stick with inside the lines here. Okay, so if somebody, have you ever been to St. Louis, Bear?
Never.
I'm gonna have to work on like somebody's never been to St. Louis. What do you like take them to see?
I mean, Barry, you're not the only one that haven't been there.
Trent, you should come over too.
Brian, you could drive down.
Yeah.
You can get in the Danger Ranger and come on down.
What? Heck, you could meet us at the farm show that day. It'd be an hour and a half. Well, it'd be about an hour less of a drive, probably. Actually, yeah, about. So yeah, like, okay, a baseball game would probably be up there. Gus's Pretzels, the brewery tour, possibly. Drive past the arch, because you got to at least see the arch. You don't have to like go up it, but you know.
Yeah. I'm thinking we drive past the arch on the way to the ball game, right?
Well, it is like really close, yeah.
Or you can see it probably from Anheuser-Busch. So.
Oh yeah, you can see it. Well, you used to be able to. I'm assuming you still can. Yeah.
Speaking
Oh,
of the
from
brewery,
Busch?
John.
From like Anheuser-Busch, maybe not.
Oh, okay. But from Busch Stadium.
Stadium, you can. Yes, it's
Yeah.
out there. Yeah. Do you want your
You know how I know that? Because you drove it in.
ATS?
But I was gonna say, aren't they closing that, or
Closing what?
the one brewery in there in St. Louis, or no?
No, they'll never close that. It's not owned by Anheuser-Busch, it's owned by InBev, but I don't think they're closing it. Not that I've heard, anyway. That would be a huge blow to the St. Louis area if that did close. Just saying. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. St. Louis is kind of boring, so like people from St. Louis don't go to the arch, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the arch
Yeah,
is
it's a tourist trap.
definitely a tourist trap.
I mean, until last Thanksgiving time,
Okay.
I had never been to the Washington Monument, like up to it.
Oh,
Never
really?
touched it before in my life.
Oh, wow.
I haven't either, Bear.
I haven't either.
I live within an hour and a half of it, you know.
I went to the, what is it, the World War II memorial that's right there, but like that's as
Yeah.
close as I got to the Washington Monument, which is like across the street and a bunch of grass away. But that was my the extent of my time in DC, basically. So it happens. Yeah, I'm trying to think like what's like St. Louis-y to do.
Well, I think Friday.
Get your car stolen? That's definitely a St.
Sure,
Louis thing.
yeah.
They say, Bear, the only farthest east I've gone is like Kentucky.
Are they still doing? Should I bring my bandana and cover one of my eyes? Is that still what they're doing there, or?
I'm not gonna be anywhere near you if you do that. Just saying. But you gotta put
What
the
if
little
I want to
band-aid
be
on.
from the Louvre and I'm proud?
Put the little band-aid on. And then you can be like
yeah,
Nelly.
yeah, that's it, Band-Aid. That's it.
I don't even
Oh,
think he
Lord.
lives in the area anymore.
Oh. Why would you?
Well, he used to live kind of out in the suburbs, and my mom actually knew somebody that lived like right next door to him. And when he bought this house in this like fancy neighborhood, his aunt went around to all the neighbors and said, "Hey, if my nephew gives you any trouble, you call me and I'll straighten him out."
Dang.
And gave everybody her phone number.
That's when you should not want to try to mess up.
I don't know. This is the John Deere 2117. It's in the mod hub. It's what did we say? African John Deere planter.
But
It's kind of weird.
apparently John Deere's website said.
So yeah, it's an odd duck, but I mean it works.
It's awesome. I think it's great.
I think it's pretty neat. Yeah, I like that it's not just like 18 meters, and it kind of fits the tractors that we have right now. So, well, Maybe not like the big articulated tractors, but it works. And it's in the mod hub. So yeah. But yeah, I'm really struggling besides like baseball game, brewery, and like you gotta at least see the arch. You know, it's fine.
I mean, that's all Friday.
Yeah.
You can go see the state streets.
No.
Is there an MLK Boulevard I should go through?
I mean, it seems like every single state has one of those.
Every
boulevards.
city, every major city has an MLK Boulevard.
It's a bridge that goes over to Illinois, actually, over to the east side. Yeah. Toothless, what's going on, man? Precision's coming out Thursday. It's a mod, so it will not cost anything. But it's coming out.
So if I get out there Thursday at a reasonable time, maybe Thursday's farm day.
I can arrange that.
I'm talking in absolutes here, and I got to clear it with some.
I'll give you Dad's phone number. You can just plan it with him.
Hey, Pops. Who's this? Bear. Sorry, who?
It's Bear. You know.
Bear. Oh God.
That's funny. All right, so be here at 6, and wait, that's too early. Never mind.
Don't you threaten me with a good time.
The Bear in the Big Blue House. Who's that?
It was a kid show. I think on Nickelodeon
All
back in
right.
the day.
I don't know. Disney. All right. See, the other thing to keep in mind is August is hot too.
And
Huh?
yeah,
So like, yeah.
yeah. I better if we're gonna do a Cardinals game, I better start looking into tickets now. The Yankees are coming into town.
Dude,
you know,
their
'cause
attendance
people
is
actually
like
care.
their attendance is negative
But
this
people
year.
will care if the Yankees are in town. That's what I'm saying.
No, not here.
Oh, really?
No. Oh man.
Everywhere around me, it's like, oh, the Yankees are here. So then there's your stadium's full because the Yankees are.
No, around here, the team we care about is the Cubs.
Oh,
When they come to town, it's a
all them
rivalry.
Chicagoans coming down.
Yeah, or well, there's that, but like that's our rival team, you know.
Yeah.
Or like Kansas City usually travels well when we play them like once every other year or whatever here. But beyond that, I mean, attendance is like it's pitiful this year. So I would imagine
Probably,
tickets are
probably
cheap.
find some pretty decent ticket prices. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go green seats, all inclusive. It's a night game, right?
7:15. Yeah.
Yeah, green seats, all inclusive. Let's go.
Yeah, the Cubs are doing better
You'll
than the
never
Cardinals
make
right
it
now.
to Saturday.
We're gonna have to have an Uber pick us up at the stadium.
I mean,
Pops.
Tony?
Yeah, Tony would
Oh,
participate.
man.
What are you talking about? Oh
He
goodness.
used to be the DD.
why
We
did
should
I
get-
forget all about Tony?
We
Oh
should
my
get
God,
an
this is
air
gonna be
conditioned
awesome.
box and then Pops can go. Thoughts?
Okay.
Like a party room for 30, you know?
Okay. How about you book it, and you that way you can write it off as a business expense.
Right. Well, we can. There's
Yeah.
probably a few people from around the area that would actually want to attend that.
Would
to be
you
completely honest.
Well, I don't know how much one of those costs, but
I have
know
no idea.
I ain't got no money like that. I ain't got money like that.
I don't either. Don't worry. But you know, well, everybody that attends, they pay for their ticket, right? No,
All right, 30 strangers.
I didn't win no lottery over here, you know.
Got to figure out who can pay. All right. Sure, this will end well.
I mean, I got a big family.
What are you gonna do out there? Oh, it's basically a family reunion. I'm just
Basically,
kinda
he's just gonna go
crashing
hang out with the Puma Plow family.
with all the plows.
Yeah, all the plows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bear, what's going on? Welcome in. No, we've talked about this in the past, and like, like say Justin and family.
Yeah.
We've kind of talked about like, it'd be kind of cool to like do something like this. Maybe this is the year we do it. I don't know. Have to look into it. Let's see if it's air conditioned. I might be able to convince Dad to go. It's like August hot outside,
Yes, August equals hot.
Yeah. Don't forget to sign up for Giants program. That's right. We could have a cultivators meeting too. Yeah. That's right.
Oh boy.
Cultivators
we
at
got
the
a funny
ballpark.
one here, chat.
Cultivators at the ballpark, boys. Oh man. Actually, the worst part for Dad would be getting from like the car to the box. He doesn't
Yeah, but
enjoy.
are there like elevators there?
No, they do. He doesn't enjoy that much walking anymore.
Wheelchair?
Yeah. They actually
Get
have
that
one
man
still.
a rascal.
Get him a hover round. No, he's stubborn enough that like when his hip was really, really bad, like he still refused to use one of the little carts at like a grocery store.
Yeah.
Or at Walmart. Yeah, no, Tomcat, they have a new program called the Cultivators, and no, you don't have to be a partner to be part of that. It's a different whole thing. But the funny thing was, like before, so Dad had his hip replaced. What's that been? 10 years ago now, or something. It was before Mom got sick, and so 8 years, 10 years ago, whatever. And so when right before it, he was in a ton of pain because his hip was actually really close to breaking through. Like his femur was gonna go through his hip,
Oof.
because the socket was that wore out. And which I asked the doctor, I said, what happens, like what do you do when that happens? And he goes, lay on the ground and scream.
Pretty much.
And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, it's bad. But the few times Dad did use like the little carts from like the Walmart, grocery store, whatever, I would always be nice enough to take it back in after he was done using it, right? And not be that person just to like leave it out at the cart return. And I would always plug it in. But the looks that I would get while I was driving that,
Right.
like a younger, fat or whatever, but like healthy-ish looking person, ish.
Right. Capable, right?
Yeah, the looks I would get. Oh my God. I'd be like, I'm just returning it. It was something. People just, quick to judge, But hey, whatever.
So, Champions Club, all inclusive,
Yeah.
like $250 a person.
Ugh. Okay.
That's a lot, dude.
That's more than I would.
That's a lot.
I can get 2 Lego sets for that.
I believe they have like a party room somewhere. It's like, it'd be like kind of out farther, like first base side, maybe third base side, something like that. You'd kind of be like under the upper deck, and you have like a room. I don't know what that gets you, but I've never been to one of those, but I know some people that have been. But yeah, I don't know. All right. Is the Champions Club, what is that? Where's that at in the stadium? Does it tell you?
Left field side.
Oh, maybe that is what I'm thinking of now. Uh-oh. Huh. I don't know.
Did we leave us? Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Although I think that's...
Now the Budweiser Club is left field, back behind the left field fence.
Okay.
There's another Budweiser Club.
It's
That's
been like
at third base.
it's been a lot of years since I've been to a game. Actually, I think the last game I went to was with Tony. My sister had free tickets, and we were sitting like right behind the third base bag,
big.
and we had like that part, that section or two. There, you
Diamond
have
box?
your own bar that you can go down to.
Yeah, I think that's the diamond box. So
Could be.
that's like $210 a person.
Yeah, you have your own bar that you can go down to. Now it's not all inclusive; you got to pay for it.
That's right. It
And
does
then
not say
there's-
all inclusive.
There's like private bathrooms down there too, just for that section or
Ooh.
two sections.
Yeah, that might be worth it.
Why would we be in a Budweiser club? We're talking about a Cardinal game maybe this summer when Bear flies out. That's weird to even say for the record. Just throwing it out there.
You know, if this actually happens, we're gonna have to say the F word. I'm sorry. That's
Oh,
just how
God.
it goes. Man, 5-10 a piece. I'm not
That's no
doing
way.
that.
Send me a link you're looking at. I need to get sponsored with like StubHub or something. All right?
Game time.
Give me some tickets, bro.
Use game time. Game time's the big one that everyone's going to now.
Are they?
It's
What time is
basically-
it?
You can see where your seat's at and what's visible from the seat,
Yeah.
I guess.
That's
I'm
kinda cool.
concentrating on buying tickets. I want to make sure my fill level's still
Are
good.
we, you're buying tickets?
No, I'm looking. I'm looking. looking.
I was like, wait a minute. We're buying
Hey, I
them?
just bought 10 seats in the Diamond Club, so just
All
hit me back
right.
whenever you guys get that money.
Do I get invited or am I? Okay. Yeah, that's kind of a weird like view of the stadium, isn't it? Okay. Oh man. So, I don't know what is that. You can't tell on this, can you? Some of these are maybe that is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, if you
Is that-
select,
Oh,
if
it does
you click
populate,
on
okay.
multiple sections, it'll accumulate. You have to unclick them.
Okay. So what I'm looking at would be like that, like 210, 211. That's what I was kind of thinking about there. But I don't know that you can, I don't know how you go about buying those.
210 to 11.
Or even like, what's 311, 310, 309, like out there left field. Sorry, right field. I think there's some like rooms out there you can rent.
Man, did you see Seven's price?
7? Yeah, so those are the green seats. Yeah, $600 a ticket.
700 or 17, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's drop in a bucket. Let me get 10 of those.
10, huh?
Oh, lefties got it that way.
Falling on a budget, 431.
Well, if you
No
really
doubt.
want fun, you go sit. Okay, it's an evening game, so you go sit out and like, yeah, 431. You're staring into the sun.
Right.
On those hot summer nights, there is nobody sitting up there until the sun goes down past the stadium. Then you'll see some people meander up there, but yeah,
I
no.
mean, F's not too bad. A, B, C, D, E, F.
Toothless, dang, bro. Toothless, we've been good. He refunded Farm Sim VR after the second day it came out. Was it that bad? Dang. Oh, Bear, that's true. Yeah, we need to go take a scenic drive through East St. Louis.
Okay.
We might need to call somebody and borrow.
And then when you come out east, I will take you through Baltimore.
Well, if we go through East St. Louis, there's two things that are going to happen. One,
nothing.
We will get covered in glitter.
Ooh.
And two,
oh, I don't know about glitter.
Yeah, two, you will get.
I mean,
you will get aerated. So.
Although,
no, I'm not going over there.
Catching glitter with Tony around, that might be pretty fun. That actually might be fun.
Say, John, 171 would have been bad.
I keep forgetting Tony will be around, and Tony's gonna be fun too. Tony will be fun.
For the record, I would not go. I'm not going to one of those places.
All right,
throwing that out there. Y'all have fun. You can't tab into a game and keep playing Twitch. What? That's weird. Yeah, I sent him to the Hill. Yeah, I've never been to the Hill. As somebody who grew up in St. Louis, never been to the Hill. Well, I went to the Bevo Mill once. That's like old school.
You guys could go to the casino.
I don't go to those either.
No.
I'm boring. I'm really boring, for the record.
I would much rather spend my hard-earned dollars as I'm sitting here during work hours. My hard-earned dollars on food and beverage than gambling in a way.
The tour and the food tour, gotcha.
Is there like a really nice steakhouse or anything in St. Louis?
I don't know. I don't go to those. I couldn't tell you where to go
that's
get
the
it.
internet then.
Yeah, that's not really my, you know, I don't. There's a couple of nice Italian joints I know about. But
Okay.
not like dress up nice, but like, you know, good food. Yeah.
I think like Thursday night would be a good just go get a really nice meal and sleep in and recharge, get ready and recharge for my big St. Louis day on Friday.
Your definition of a nice meal and my definition might be different.
Yeah. Oh, you know what we got? You know what we got to go get?
I have no idea.
Sushi.
No, St. Louis style pizza.
Oh, well, that's one of the Italian spots is the good pizza. Yeah,
all right, that's Thursday night.
Okay, I'd be down for that. Yeah, because that's not a dress up place. I don't do dress up places.
If I showed up with a bow tie, would you be offended?
I would laugh at you. You're like, bro, you're in St. Louis. What are you doing?
I mean, I don't wear bow ties either, by the way. I can't pull a bow tie off.
Yeah. Don't go to the Hill for... Yeah, no, so again, I've never been to the Hill. But the place we're talking about is a place that I don't name. It's my favorite pizza spot in the St. Louis area, so...
Yeah. What time is curfew for Pops for the Pickneyville?
8 a.m. or 8
Well, so he likes to kind of leave at 3-4 o'clock, but if we're gonna make an event out of this with people coming to town,
Whoa.
Pops could always leave and other people can stay, you know.
Okay, because I was trying to see if I definitely want to do pizza one day, but I also want to do some local flair, grab a steak type deal. But
yeah, I don't know where any of those
I don't know.
are. I don't know any of those. I don't.
Toasted raviolis.
Yeah, you gotta get some T-Ravs. Yeah, for sure.
T-Ravs. If I go to the waitress, hey, can we get an order of T-Rav? Thanks. Would I be a local?
No, because I don't. Well, I don't know. I never called them T-Ravs, and then one day, I don't remember if it was Zach or my buddy Casey, but they're like, "Yeah, some T-Ravs," and I'm like,
"That sounds like something Tony would say."
Yeah, I call them toast ravioli, but yeah. Bro, is the Muni? Is there a show at the Muni that weekend? We could go to the Muni.
Northern. It's because we're fat. That's why.
It always revolves around food. Because food is different wherever you go.
Food is different.
Yeah. Yeah, food is different. That's why. Oh boy. That would be part of the reason. All right, so we're gonna go sit in section 5, right behind home plate.
Oh God.
Well, if we go sit in section 1, we could be right by the Cardinals dugout.
Actually, you know what? I wouldn't mind spending a little money on the ticket.
Okay.
On the game ticket, because like I get to see Aaron Judge.
Oh yeah.
That would be pretty baller if he.
All right.
Sitting 15 feet away from Aaron Judge and he smokes a 500-foot home run. Not that I'm a Yankees fan, but that guy is just built different.
All right. Interesting. Subway, but better. All right. Day by day food plan. Interesting. America does it different. A little bit, yeah.
Every time we go on vacation, I always try to like chat with the wife, hey, why don't we do this for dinner and we'll do lunch here and we'll go do that. She's like, why does everything revolve around food with you? I'm like, first of all, look at me. Right? Second of all, like, why wouldn't it?
Like, there's not a lot to do in St. Louis besides the sports and the food. True.
I don't want to go to an art gallery. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like what I'm into.
Why not, Bear? I thought you said it was fun.
We do have a nice art museum. Yeah, we could go there. It's down in Forest Park. Yeah. It sounds like it can be, maybe, yeah. I don't know. Who else is coming to town? We gonna make this like a whole thing?
Puma Community Days.
Well, now, see, I don't want to like step on Bear's toes, It's kind of his thing,
Hey, you gotta be quick to step on my toes. You ain't gonna get me.
You never come here for salad, right? So, yeah. Wow, Scoot, way to... No, they did not. Rub some salt, too, while you're at it. You're in St. Louis often, you'd be down? Gotcha. There's we have a bunch of people around the area that would be, yeah, it would be interesting.
I mean, I could be there in 6 hours or so.
Exactly. So, let's pull up in the semi-truck. Let's go.
Let's cruise St. Louis in a semi-truck.
Dude, let's do it.
Hey, can you imagine Lex just bobtailing around freaking St. Louis?
Yeah, you can unhook the trailer out in front of my house. We can leave it there for the
I
weekend.
can sit 3 or 4 if anybody sits on a lap.
No, thanks.
Tony, hop on in. You're in the middle.
Oh, you gotta take a 5-gallon bucket to sit on, or?
Hey, milk crate.
There you go. And some bungee cords. You'll be fine.
That's it. That's right in. He ain't going nowhere. God, if he sits between me and you, he ain't going nowhere anyway.
Bro, I feel like if this is gonna happen, I need to buy like a.
Nice shirt.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I need to.
Nice shirt.
I don't own any of those.
Horrible.
I feel like I need to buy like an old not a party bus, but like a mini bus, so like a 15-passenger bus, so we can all.
Well, I mean, we can
tool around.
We can rent something like that, or we can just get Uber XLs.
There's an auction coming up. There's some buses on there. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, the bad part about that is you also have to park it if we're in the city. You know what I mean? Like,
I will just have
why
to
would you
do laps around the block. It's fine.
Right.
You just bought 25. What's the advice for somebody who's never played? Contracts. Contracts are a great way to learn the game and what machines do what. Don't be afraid to ask questions. That's another one. And don't download any mods till you learn the base game first. So. What? Sean's coming now?
Let's see.
That's true, Bess, yeah.
Lights.
We get a Groupon on flights.
Ugh. No.
A Groupon on hotel rooms? Hello?
Yeah. Can we get a block? Actually,
I have to.
It's 3 movies. That's gonna be out. We might as well buy out a movie theater at that point.
Hell yeah. Go play Farm Sim. wait. I'll take my computer. I'll play Farm Sim and you guys can just sit there and watch.
Live streaming from the
Yeah. Oh, God.
Hey guys, live streaming from the Cinemark in St. Louis.
With a live studio audience. Will you guys shut up?
Live studio audience.
John Skipper.
I'm trying to concentrate. We'll play Fortnite and the whole time he'll just be yelling. He's over there, turn around. God. Or Polybridge. We'll play Polybridge. You know, he'd yell at me how to build bridges. This sounds awful, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I
All right.
want a nonstop.
Man, oh man.
Nonstop.
Non-stop. Cause we can't stop. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Sounds like I need to upgrade the air conditioning at the farm. That is the best part of the shop these days. A little bit of air conditioning.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
No non-stops.
Oh yeah, there are. But
Sean wants to come via train or bus.
I mean, train wouldn't be bad.
I mean, drop your guy off in downtown.
hey, 1 minute I was in the field looking at the bushes. Next minute I'm in the bushes looking at the field.
That
At least Amazon or Amtrak, one of those big
That-
sleeper cars are pretty nice.
that Amtrak station downtown is the one where the big boy stops.
It's cheaper. It's cheaper to fly.
Is it? Over a train?
Yes. Well, I mean, it may not be from like Chicago to St. Louis,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But from where I'm coming from, yeah, it would be.
Well,
it's-
plus it, takes forever on a train. Flights are so much faster.
I don't know. Like, at least the experience was pretty nice, especially when you.
Oh, if
when
you
get
didn't,
the whole room by yourself.
yeah, if you had the time, dude, traveling by train would be awesome.
I want to take a European train
Yeah.
at some point, just to like see Europe, countryside.
We,
But I
Dad
also
and I-
want a Trans-Siberian one too.
Dad and I were watching some show, and it was highlighting this train line that goes way the hell up in the mountains, and you end up in like Paris or something. It was weird.
I mean, if you
yeah.
get on a train in Paris and you are going to Italy,
Yeah.
you're going through the Swiss Alps,
Yeah, that was probably that train line.
which
It-
would be really really cool.
It was an hour-long show, and at the end of it, I was like, is there more?
Yeah, there are YouTube people that's all they do is just
Sure.
they do the train traveling stuff.
Yeah.
I wish I was creative.
20-hour drive, 37 hours in a train, and 34 hours on a bus. Dang. It's quite a commute, Sean. Just
That's
saying.
that's a little ways away. Sean, there's this thing that goes like 500 miles an hour
In the sky.
in the sky. Why am I so slow all of a sudden?
I have a shorter pass.
Oh, you got the inside.
Yeah, I got the inside line. You're not.
Inside.
Come on, Bear. I think you would know this with watching it. Have fun.
Wow. Shots, huh? Man. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in with Pap. Goodness. Yeah, Bear. Or wait. 20-hour drive, you can do that in a sitting. Oof.
No.
Jeff, you got them things that squeeze your legs to keep the blood clots away.
Compression.
Not the stockings, but like the hospital ones that like inflate and deflate, you know?
That's right. Yep.
Yeah. Goodness. I think I'd have to stop and use the bathroom, you know? At least once. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. What's poppin'? If you find a second driver, you could do it in a day. 20-hour drive in a day. Yeah.
That's following the speed limit too. Like you don't actually just follow the speed.
When we went to the Eastern Shore of Maryland, it was like 18 hours. Dad would drive that himself back in the day. He wouldn't think about, you know, he doesn't want to like go, you know, a couple hours today, but back then it was no big deal. So,
We used to do the same thing, but to Florida.
Yeah. Although he's the one, a couple of weekends ago, there was an auction. There was an auction like an hour and a half or almost 2 hours away. And he wanted to go to it. It's like, what are you talking about? This thing starts at 9 o'clock in the morning. You know how early we'd have to get up? Oh, thank you.
Early.
Yeah. Yeah.
I should probably let this clear out for the next hour and a half now.
It'll get better. Scoot, what's up?
What's up, Scoot?
Finally figured out my technical difficulties.
Oh.
Scoot,
gotcha.
you gonna meet me at the airport so we can fly out together?
I mean, it is tempting because the 18th is actually my birthday.
Oh, man.
Oh.
All right. Interesting, Jeff. Stopped twice on an 18-hour trip. Wow. Yeah, whenever we would go to or from Maryland, after the first time it was like, oh, let's pull off here and do a little tourist trap, and let's go here. It took us 3 days to get to Maryland. After that, Dad was like, we're not doing this. We're driving straight through. And so, yeah, we didn't stop.
Yeah. He understood the assignment after that. Mission, get there. Yep.
Yeah.
That's the way I do it.
Yeah, our
So
first...
we had a fun time one time flying.
Okay.
As Bear probably knows, there's 2 different airports in DC, correct?
There is.
There's more than 2, but yeah, okay. Yep.
All right, so
Two
we left
major airports.
left out of Richmond and went to one of the major airports to go to Florida. We didn't book these reservations, of course. Realized once we got there, we had to uncheck all of our luggage, go to the other major airport in DC, and then fly from there to Tampa.
Oh,
And
no.
they're not like, oh, let's just drive 15 minutes over here because it's right over here. No, they're an hour away from each other.
Ooh.
Yeah, and we were in a taxi, and like we had like an hour and 45 minutes between flights. It was touch and go there for a while.
Yeah, a buddy
that
of
sounds
mine
awful.
and their family, his wife made the reservations for their vacation. They went out to, well, it's Dulles International, so they say it's welcome to DC, but you have to drive 45 minutes to get to the DC line if you want to.
Yeah.
Right? So they get all the way out there. They park in the remote parking lot, which takes 5 to 10 minutes for the shuttle bus to come to get you to the terminal. They get to the terminal, they check in, and the lady's like, "I'm not pulling your information. I don't understand. Your information's not coming up." Well, what do you mean it's not coming up? Of course, it's him, his wife, 2 small kids, and their luggage for a week or 10 days, wherever they're going, right?
Yeah.
And the lady at the counter realizes, oh, you're supposed to be at Reagan, which is in DC, right? Which, going around the Capitol Beltway, it's 45 minutes to an hour drive.
Oh, wow.
So they get back on the shuttle, get back in the car, hustle as hard as they can. He was driving 100 miles an hour on the Beltway to try to make his flight. And they actually made their flight.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Very
You're
high
saying
stress
there
situation,
that
though.
it pays to go fast.
No, it pays to know what you're doing and book the right tickets.
Yeah.
And I am so, we talk about OCD all the time, right? But I'm so OCD over that kind of stuff. I will check my tickets before I leave the house. Yep, I'm going out of this airport. Like tomorrow morning I'm flying out.
Okay.
So like, oh, I'm going out of this airport. Okay. About 20 minutes later, before I have to like diverge one way or another to kind of commit to which airport I'm going to, I will check my tickets again.
While you're driving?
Of course. And say, okay, yes, I'm going to that airport. I'll do it like 3 times.
Wow.
Because I am so worried that I'm going to be in a situation where I'm not in the right place at the right time.
I can see that. Yeah. Num, welcome in. How's it going? You got Farm Sim. GG's, bro.
I guess that's the downfall of having those two, I guess, big
2 airports, yeah.
near each other. Or quote unquote near.
Yeah, we only have, well, technically there's more airports here, but like nobody flies out of the other 2. Only fly in and out of Lambert.
I don't know, I'm only used to one.
Yeah, you don't get big planes at your airport though, do you, Trent?
One, or there's probably 2 seats wide, 2 or 3 seats wide.
Okay.
Yeah. Like a commuter jet.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably like a small guy that then you go from like the local one up to O'Hare and then O'Hare to wherever.
Wow.
Kind of like
right.
I'd say probably like the jet that unfortunately crashed in DC.
Oh yeah.
Something like that.
I heard some planes had to divert their landing because of a helicopter again out there. Recently. It's not good. Not good. All I know is we've been planting for like 2.5 hours. And just think, I was gonna course play this yesterday and I didn't. It's okay.
Well, we are lagging pretty hard when we go near each other. Now.
Are we?
Yeah, or at least I'm lagging really hard when we pass each other.
That's that DC internet.
Jeff, I could see that, yeah. When you're delivering to a Home Depot and there's a bunch in the area, that I could see checking. You'd hate to be that truck driver to pull up to the wrong.
Yeah, you're gonna do a drop off.
Of what? What are you talking about?
We weren't expecting a drop off till next week.
That used to happen where Dad worked, because there's another business in basically the next town over with a very similar name to the business that he used to work at. And that used to happen all the time. People would call in and be like, hey, just checking on my lawnmower. And they're like, well, what's your name? And they'd say their name and they're like, yeah, we don't have you in our system. You sure you called this? Like, you sure you dropped it off here? And they would start like naming, like, okay, it's the business on this street. And they're like, wait a minute, what? Like, nope, you dropped it off at the other place. You need to Google their number. Thanks. Interesting, Jeff. I got you. I mean, they do put those stores all over the place. The Home Depots, the Lowe's, that kind of stuff. They're everywhere.
Like, Dollar General.
They're not as bad as Dollar General. Dollar Generals are everywhere.
But they're kind of like they're Dollar General, but for the city.
Yeah, something like that.
Drop a Home Depot bag in the city, and one pops up.
I mean, I think there's only There's only a couple like Lowe's stores in the county. Like in the county I live in. I don't know. There's a few.
That reminds me.
Yeah. Gotta go to Lowe's for something, huh?
I went earlier today.
Oh yeah.
So you know those I have a gas grill. You know those grill deflectors? They're like the
Grill deflectors. In what context? Like for your car?
no, for a gas grill.
Oh, like the thing that's like a tent over the burner?
Yes.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, they
they're called,
rot out
like
really fast.
flavorizers.
Yeah.
But they catch all. They basically they're grease deflectors.
Yeah, they keep the grease off the burner. Yep.
Right. I'm trying to find new ones for mine.
Okay.
And it's very difficult for me to find that because
You can't find like the universal ones.
So all the brand name ones that I find are for one specific style of the model I have.
Oh.
So, I mean, I had a gift from Christmas. Somebody had bought me a new set of those because I told them I needed them.
Okay.
They're the wrong ones. Took those back to Lowe's, got a
just like
different
the flip-flops.
set.
Okay.
Right. Got a different set.
Uh-huh. It's interesting. I know those do tend to, they tend to rot out. They kind of take a lot of heat. So, yeah. I love the way the GPS does this, by the way. Actually, I don't love this at all. I wish it would just leave us nice straight rows. Bothers me slightly.
It's trying to maximize the coverage. Or minimize the drive time, I guess.
I don't know.
I wish when you started one line, it'd just keep going all the way around.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. If you make all your fields like with smooth corners, it would work. It could be done. Might be a pain, but it could be done.
But what's the next field that's on the list to buy? Is it 4?
4, yeah. It's only a little guy down here. 120,000. Not bad. Not bad at all.
It's in canola now, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's a field of oats. Field 30 is in oats right now. Jeez.
Next time we buy another tractor, can we get another non-articulated big tractor?
Not a fan, huh?
Well, I was being nice. I guess I could have put the articulated tractor on the fertilizer wagon, but I just left it sitting there for y'all.
You want this tractor?
No, it's good. I'll just keep going.
I don't have to have this tractor. Whatever.
But don't worry about me. I'll just suffer.
I'm saying 2 hours to plant, and I'm still almost finishing the first one.
You know, there was a roller on sale yesterday when I was in here, and I almost bought it. We don't have to roll. We're just, it's an extra little bit, and early on economic difficulty at heart, it kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there wasn't any other good contracts to try to do while y'all were planting the other stuff.
Yeah. So I mean,
and honestly, you're rolling the right fields with the soybean anyway.
Yeah.
Right. Rather you roll those than have to roll the corn ones.
Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. No, it makes sense. So it'll buff. Actually, what's the other thing we have to do? We only have 45,000 dry corn. Is that it? I guess we didn't plant corn last year, right?
I don't think. Yeah, you're out of corn. I checked earlier today when I was in.
Okay.
By myself.
Wow. Poor guy.
I was so bored. I did a $2,500 plowing contract.
Oh, is that all that was worth?
Yes. Awful.
You have no work to do today, huh?
I mean, there's always work. There's always
So I
work.
do have something else I have to kind of tell on myself about that I was not aware of.
Uh-oh. What'd you do?
So Saturday after you off stream, I was doing some contracts, right?
Yeah.
Well, there was a hefty one for whatever that field on the left side before you turned into town. The big one for picking up stones.
Okay.
So I thought if I borrowed the stuff, it would let me actually do it, even though the stones are turned off. Correct?
Oh, does it not?
No, it automatically completes it. So we got like 75 grand, but I'm not going to do it again.
I didn't know that. So as soon as you take the contract, it completes it.
Yes.
What is this? Was it a wrapping contract?
Stone
No,
picking.
it's a stone picking. I was not aware of this, or I wouldn't have abused the system.
I didn't know that either. So you're
So
good.
you only did it like 7 times?
Yeah. No, I had no idea. I don't think I would ever actually take a stone like contract, to be honest. So.
BRB.
All right. Again. All good. So Chad, it sounds like in August I might need a little more time off besides just the Saturday. But it sounded like anyway. That's funny. Who else will show up? You never know. 40% chance of rain still tomorrow. Okay. I guess we're making the right decision by mowing this evening. I guess. I don't know. Still not really sure about that. For those of you that aren't aware, I am out of here at 5 o'clock tonight, chat. We're going to do a mow evening instead of a mow day. So, yeah. CBM, what's going on, man? How you doing today? Oh, it's popping. Oh, yeah, Pops is actually at the farm right now, and he's going to bring home the lawnmower so that we can do some mowing here in town tonight. And hopefully I'll mow the farm tonight, too, because it's, like I said, it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I would like to get all that done tonight. So, yeah. I don't have lights on that lawnmower, so might get a little dark on me, but that's okay. It's fine. I should put some lights on that lawnmower. Maybe I need to work on that. We have lights on our old X-Mark. We're only on like our 4th set. We kept having problems with them, so take them off and redesign the whole system and still have problems. I think most of them work right now on the old machine, but yeah. Your house is flooding from the rain. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh yeah, there's quite a bit of rain in your neck of the woods, isn't there? I'm sorry to hear that your house is flooding. Like, are we talking just like a little water in? Well, you guys don't have basements, though. Say, are we talking a little water in the basement, or are we talking like raging river in the kitchen? 'Cause either way, it's not good. Dang, that's terrible. Sorry to hear that. I was gonna take that pass for the record, but
Well, I'm back, so
I guess you're back.
you don't need
I
me
think
to.
as well.
What? Scoot. All right. That is not good. CBM's house is flooding today. All the rain. All right, let's go wash this thing off. Might as well top it up. Seed and fert. Put it away. Gotta find somewhere to park these things now, because well, they're kind of big.
Maybe in the over by the fuel tank, that shed.
I don't know if they'll fit through the door. I kind of stacked that building too. There's a lot of stuff in there actually now. We can try. Okay, yep, the row markers still have collision. Don't actually need to get that close, but yeah. So good.
Sorry, Miss Walker was screaming in the background, so I kind of muted myself quick.
You're good.
I was saying I was back. I had to help with a code brown situation.
Oh. Gotcha. Gotta love that, right?
And the field that I did the contract for was field 30 with the stone picker. Well, was going to. So it was going to take me like 17 years.
He must have been bored or something.
Oh, hey John, I think you got a hopper wrong, by the way.
Do I?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
It's for the...
For the where?
It's for the nuggets. I'll send it to you in a second.
I literally spent like an hour at that thing this morning and it worked fine. I mean, it backs up, but that's why I put that warning light up in the chamber where you stand. But
So you said yesterday before you had to change it.
it worked fine yesterday too. It just wasn't fast enough. I made it faster today. That's all. And like I said, last night I worked on making it faster. After stream.
Yeah, I was just trying to make us some money to get our loan paid back down.
Yeah. Oh, you're good. Oh, yep. I want to drive the pressure washer game. Yep. How'd you know? Is there a placeable pressure washer mod out there? Because
A non-drivable pressure washer. Yeah.
Because like both of those contracts, like the rock picking one was like 74 and some change, and that one 24 for the cultivating was another like 74 grand.
wow. Polar Bear, technically, the universal auto load is what we're using right now, and it does work better in single player. It works in multiplayer, but it works better apparently in single player. There's a new auto load thing that just came out today. We're going to be switching to it on the server for Thursday. Definitely going to be switching to it because I'm not happy with how the universal auto load has been working. So we will be switching to it. So yeah. InstaWash. I do have InstaWash and I keep forgetting to add it to the server. I was sent it a while back, yeah. Yeah. 200. Oh, dang. Drive north 1,000 miles. You'll be holy cow. That's crazy. 1,000 miles to be off, huh? That's wild. Well, we were all smart one time when we went out to Maryland for that. I think it was that first time we pulled into Baltimore, and we were trying to find the state capitol because Mom really liked to see the state capitol buildings.
Yep.
And finally, we looked around forever, right?
Well, you won't find it in Baltimore.
And finally we stop and there's this like construction site, and we just roll down the window and we asked this construction worker like, hey, where the heck is the state capitol building? And he goes, go on the highway and drive to Annapolis. We're like, oh, we're dumb. So it was quite comical. Just leave it at that.
All right. What you doing? Oh, you're moving other things.
I was gonna put this over here, and then you can park that one like directly across from
across. Yeah.
Now we need to upgrade upgrade that bad boy at some point. All right. So none of that ground was plowed, technically, right?
What?
All the ground we just planted was not plowed.
I thought it was plowed.
It was disc, which was the stubble tillage, not plowed. we're gonna have weeds once we fast time, I guess was my point. I was getting at there. Well, Scoot, you almost got the soybeans done. Not too bad.
Slowly but surely.
Not too bad. Yeah, Polar Bear, to be honest, like, I need to sell bales. I really need to move, like, grass bales over here to the sheep. I'm not screwing with that trailer anymore. I'm not doing it.
Well, at least with that script.
But yeah, that's what I mean. Until I am able to change to... I'm going to try the other one. Hopefully it'll work. But, yeah, I'm not messing with it anymore today. So... Or... in the next 2 hours. So yeah, just not doing it. I'll just haul bales like this back and forth.
It'll take you 3 hours to haul the bales instead of 20 minutes.
Well, we're just killed all the time right now. Northern J, you're still here. Okay, I appreciate you being here, Northern J, but I can only push left that okay, so I had to change design a little bit last night. Hoppers will always go down before they go over, so that doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. Make sure you put the half sled back, by the way.
I did.
Because so we were supposed to only build 2 platforms to spawn on, but we built 4. And a side effect of that is we're a little too close to the roof of another, hence all the half slabs.
Yes.
But it makes the farm spawn a lot more if you have 4 spawning platforms. And then I actually made the spawning platforms bigger than I originally had them too, and I still might add actually. So we'll see. Because that was it was loosely following the video you sent me. I did some of my own things to that. Because I'm sorry, just having chests is that's not worth it. No thank you. As many swords as you get and need to smelt them down, there's no point in just having chests right there.
Yeah, I was up to 17 hoppers above the little storage container unit that you had.
Yeah. You like the lights on there and tell you when it's all full?
Well, I seen it was full, and I was curious how many hoppers above that I was full. I was 17, so...
Yeah. All right, Barry, you heading out?
Yeah, I got to run.
All right, we'll catch you. Have a good rest of your day.
Bye-bye.
Oh, have a safe flight tomorrow, too.
Bye,
Thank you. Yeah.
Bye.
Sword smelting will be the weakness of this.
I actually don't think it is. It's sorting all the... everything.
Kind of holding it up at the moment.
So actually what I really need is I need somebody to run the farm, and I need to fly around spectator. Yeah. Jeff, I actually put, what are they called? Hay bales? Hay blocks? Straw blocks? Well, I don't know what they're called in Minecraft. But I put those up, is what I did. And on top of those hoppers, it works fine now. None of them have fall damage. They don't die from fall damage now. Did I keep the equipment to feed the cows? No. No. When we started, I sold everything except for the little John Deere tractor. Before we actually started playing on stream. And then I nuked a bunch of the money too that we had. So. Yep.
In terms of XP, it's kind of good. I'm getting 50 since I got on.
It's pretty good. I was 230 last night, 236 or something. I'm over 250 now, and it's just from hanging out there. So yeah, it kind of cooks on the XP a little bit. But yeah. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and fast time a day real quick. Chat, I am still gonna take a 3 o'clock break.
So I should stop rolling?
Well, probably. unless there's like, are there contracts and stuff I can do, or I mean, I guess there's other stuff I can do, I guess.
Don't worry, I can stop rolling.
Yeah, why don't we do that, and then we're gonna have to fertilize, and we're probably gonna have to weed all of that with our weeder. So that could be fun. Maybe time to invest in a sprayer. For, you know. Well, actually, we'll look at that one that's coming with Precision Thursday. Check that sprayer out.
Shogun only goes 7.
It's okay though. We'll have to wait and see what we got cooking Thursday. But you never know. We'll see. There is plenty of space there now. What are you talking about, game? Come on, try to spawn. Come on. Why no spawning? It takes an hour. We can't push that many pallets. Oh. So this is my answer to I'm done messing with autoload. Let's push it over there in the rebarb. We're fine. It'll buff. Alright, so our fields do in fact have... Oh my god, what's up with that pattern? What the heck? Alright, we do have a few weeds to deal with, so... This might be the perfect weeding tractor. I don't know if those duals are gonna... damage. Scoot, you want to fertilize or you want to weed?
I can weed.
Yeah. What tractor you want?
Not the Steiger.
You're no fun. It's got to be something with that won't damage crops. So, oh, that's first growth. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Does not matter. Whoops. I gotta quit unhooking the roller while I'm moving. I did this Saturday too. I think it was. So you don't want this Steiger, huh? I'll fertilize.
Nah, I can't say that I do.
You gonna run the 8000 series?
That's fine.
Okay. Do that. Move tractor. We'll put that on there. We'll put this. Grab the fertilizer with this. Well, I was just thinking we could buy that fertilizer trailer, but come Thursday, this fertilizer spreader's probably going to be obsolete. So, shouldn't have to... Oh my god. I can't steer. Shouldn't have to worry about that.
Watch out for the weight in the middle of the field over here.
That one in the yard that I might have left over there? That one?
Yeah, I popped the wheelie on it.
It happens. It definitely happens. But yeah. All right. Dark Phoenix, what's going on, man? Thanks for the raid. What's poppin'? How's it going? Welcome on in. All right, so chat, I need to run quick and take my break. So we're gonna go. That's not the right thing. I did the wrong thing. I did steering assist. Dark Phoenix, appreciate it. How's it going? I'm sorry I gotta run really fast. I'm just gonna take a quick break. I'll be back, boys, in a second.